Hey everyone, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5, actually in a different car, because what we're going to be doing today actually requires it, and I'm not exactly happy about it, but I am happy to have finally bought a Miata, and my favorite Miata, the ND. Love the way this thing looks, love the lightness, because I think this car is actually as light as the NA Miata, which is hilarious. I also like how it's sort of like a mini Viper. Both philosophically and visually, it really does have that long hood, short rear proportion, because the A-pillar is so far back. I mean, look at that. It's just a Viper. It's a Viper in MG midget scale. That's pretty much what it is. So I'm happy to have the ND Miata finally, but I'm not happy that I'm being forced to drive it for what we're doing today. Because what we're doing today is actually something different. We're doing something very, very different. Now, in full disclosure, this is inspired from a video I saw from BlackPanthaa, that YouTuber that does typically Need for Speed, but has been doing a lot of Forza as of late because, you know, Horizon 5. And the map, as you can see here, the blueprint event that he showed us. It's funny because it says blueprint event, but it's kind of like a sort of custom map. It's between custom map and blueprint event, funnily enough. And I saw it, and I'm like, oh, dang, I want to try that because it looks really, really cool. So we're going to try it out today. First time ever. I've never done an event like this. I've never checked out anyone else's event lab event before. So this should be pretty fun. The one we're going to do is this one. It looks pretty good. Let's see. So how come that one's got 599 plays and oh so many favorites, and that one's different? I think this is the right one, though. That's the one I favorited. We're going to do solo. Yeah, this event, though, looked really good on the video that BlackPanthaa did. So I wanted to try it for myself. It basically is meant to give you an idea of what Japan would be like if Horizon 5 went to Japan instead of Mexico, more or less. And there's a lot of maps like this one, actually. Not as far as the route goes, but trying to bring a little bit of Japan to Horizon. There's a lot of events, a lot of event lab events like this one. So this is the one that I like the most, though, from the video, so I wanted to try it first. So we'll see. I haven't upgraded this Miata. I kind of wanted to drive it stock. And also, I had no idea what kind of upgrades I would do. I'd maybe make the track a little bit wider. I'd obviously give it thicker tires. Maybe engine swap? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure I'd want to engine swap. I'd have to see which ones there are. I'd maybe give it a V6, but that's about it. Honestly, I'd just leave it. For the most part. Probably for like a week. At least in-game, I'd leave it with the stock engine for a week and then change it to something else. But yeah. So, I'll probably make this my mini Viper for when I can't have my actual Viper, because that's very annoying. And hell, even if I got my Gen 2 out, I think that's an A-class car, so we'll have varying levels of Viper. B-class, A-class, S1, S2, etc. So, and in S1, obviously, there's a ton of Vipers, so I can absolutely properly get my Viper fix, but, you know, that is what it is, unfortunately. But we got a car I also like, and it's a mini Viper, both in size and in concept. It's just a Viper scaled to the size of a Sunbeam Tiger in historic terms. So, let's see how this goes. This one, let's see. Okay, this one also goes up the side of the mountain road. Or up the side of the volcano, I should say. So part of what made this road so interesting, I suppose I should do this in the third person, just so you can get an idea, but this is how it would look. I think this is more atmospheric. It gets the vibe. Driving in the cockpit view gets the vibe more right, because everything's so close. Kinda wish I had more power here, but it is what it is. Ooh, okay, bit of understeer. Yeah, so, as you can see, there's a lot of trees everywhere that cloud your view, cloud your judgment. The road has been narrowed in a few areas, creatively at that. And the trees are way closer than they would be normally to make the field of vision smaller, to make it narrower so that everything feels tighter. More like a proper tow gang. I have to say, this is pretty cool. It's not perfect because the trees are wrong, but shifting from side to side, because the road is narrowed in a few areas, that seems about right. Ah, went too fast! The copious use of trees really makes the field of vision a lot smaller. Makes the road feel a lot tighter, and that is as it should be for a Toge road, so I'm pretty happy with that. The only sad part... Oh, too close to that. The only sad part is that if I remember correctly, the route editor in this game has a prop limit, so eventually we'll probably get to the point where, yeah, couldn't make any more, so he stops it. You know, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, actually. I liked that. Yeah, first time doing that. Yeah, that's favorited for a good reason. That's a bit wonky. Let's do that again. You know what I wish the creator of this lab event did, or this route did? Made both an up and a downhill version, because this is just uphill. Let's go. Let's do it all third person, actually. Yeah, I could see this being really cool with other players, and you can actually do this online. You can actually do this online with other players. So if you have a group of friends who want to Toge, get an AE86 or a GT86 out, and Toge slightly, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. And what I really love about this player's use of the props is that not only are there trees everywhere, which really makes the road feel small and tight, which is excellent. They have added a bunch of walls everywhere, which to me is very true to how a lot of Japanese mountain roads are made. Got a lot of those walls that separate the road surface from the side of a mountain, so I love that. I only wish we had different tree types so you could get the cherry blossoms. That would make it even more anime-like. But for the limits you have within the... Oh god. Within the route editor, within the event editor... I say event editor. Yeah, within the route editor, this is, honestly, 8 out of 10. Truly 8 out of 10. Especially when you do the cockpit view, which we'll do one more run where I'm only doing it in that. This is as close as we've gotten in a really long time to a proper Toge run. Since Motorsport 7, when Fujimi Kaido came out. Did Fujimi Kaido come back in Motorsport 7? I think it did. But basically, this is the closest we've gotten to a proper Japanese mountainside road, a proper Toge road, since Fujimi Kaido. And that's wonderful, because as much as I think that road was a bit overrated, it was still a lot of fun. I liked driving Fujimi Kaido back in Motorsport 4, actually. So you know what? Well done. Well done to the creator of this map. Funny. I'm telling you, because when you're in the cockpit view, that's when the atmosphere of Toge really comes alive. That's when it properly feels like a Toge road. Meant for small Japanese sports cars or sport coupes like the AE86. Pull up the hill, little Miata, please! Pull up the hill! Yeah! Yeah. Little oversteer? Yeah. I think Assetto Corsa's likely the better game for this, because you got all the maps. You got all the mod maps, and I think an actual map, and then all the mod cars, but for Forza, this is a bit above expectation. Above? What did I say? This is a bit above expectation. This is genuinely good. All we need is deja vu. I've just been to this place before. Higher on the street, and I don't know which way to go. Calling you, and so on and so forth, without getting copyrighted. But yeah, if you want a Toge road in Forza, this is the one to get. Or this is one of many to get, for sure, but I'd say this is probably one of the best, just because of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is so right when you play in the first-person view. I'll have to try out more of these and see what other ones there are out there that are pretty good. What do you guys think of the road, though? I think it's pretty excellent. That's a lot of fun. If you've got suggestions for more roads that you want me to rate, Because I'd say this is 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 rating. Then, hey, leave your name and maybe either your name or the name of your map in the comments below, and I'll check it out. I'll do a video on it. Hell yeah, we're going to give it a like. In any case, though, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think of that map below, and if you've got your own, again, comment below so I can check it out. If you enjoyed, though, please make sure to like, comment, share, and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Please make sure you hit the little notification bell and then all notifications that way you're notified every time I upload. I will see you all in the next Horizon 5 video, and hopefully in another map, I don't know, map testing video, map exploration video, whatever you want to call it. I will see you all next time.